it's been just over a month since the U.S. election was called for President-elect Joe Biden. But today, December 8th, formally moves Biden one step closer to the White House and Trump one step further away from contesting the election. It's known as Safe Harbor Day. And Bloomberg Quick Take reporter Jennifer Zabasaja is here in the Quick Take studio to explain what exactly Safe Harbor Day is, because, Jen, this is not something that usually comes to our attention after presidential elections, right?
Yeah, I mean, Tim, most years voters don't even really know what Safe Harbor Day is. I previously didn't know what it was up until a few years ago. But essentially, it is a date that was established years ago, 130 years ago, after the 1876 election. And essentially, it is meant to be the deadline that states can certify their election results and name electors. So it typically occurs 6 days before Electoral College delegates are supposed to meet and certify their own results, which is occurring on December 14th, which makes December 8th today the official Safe Harbor Day. Now, so federal law requires that come January, Congress must accept the electors that are named today on December 8th and must accept the results that they certify. And so, as we've seen throughout this election and over the past few weeks and months, Trump has tried to wage legal fights across the country. But after today, it's going to become less and less likely that those legal fights will really go anywhere, given this deadline that's set.
Okay, so I'm so glad you brought up the president, because just a cursory look at the president's Twitter feed shows that the vast majority of what he has been tweeting out over the last month is stuff that is false information about the election. What does this mean for President Trump and his efforts to overturn the election and get electors to actually vote for him rather than for Biden, who won the states that he's concerned about?
Yeah, I mean, Tim, it's been crazy, right? It's been an election unlike any other. We thought it was done a month ago. But as you mentioned, Trump has continued to tweet about this. On Saturday, he was speaking about the election still, that he believes, based on baseless claims, that he won. But really, as of Monday night, Hawaii and Colorado are the only states that are left to certify their results. Nearly all of the battleground states that Trump has tried to wage legal fights in have certified their results. And so it's becoming less and less likely that Trump and his allies, and of course, Republican leaders who have not yet named or come out and spoken and accepted President-elect Biden as the official victor, it's going to become less and less likely that these legal fights that they wage are going to go anywhere. Now, come January, Congress could still, we could still see rogue electors who choose not to cast their vote for the candidate who they swore to cast their vote for. And we could see some drama come January 6th when Congress is supposed to officially certify the result. But honestly, Tim, as you mentioned, it's just less and less likely that these are going to go anywhere. And we should also note, if you remember last month, President Trump said that he will leave the White House once the Electoral College officially votes for Biden. And so will he actually do this? Will we actually see the president concede? Will we actually see Republican leaders and the president and his allies accept the results that have, for the past few weeks, as you mentioned, been almost guaranteed? So, time will tell what this is going to come out to.
Don't hold your breath for that concession, Jen. Bloomberg Quick Take reporter Jennifer Zabasaja, thanks as always for your time.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.